Hello, everyone. Thank you. So we all know that security is a tough job. I mean, we have to do a lot of things. We don't always know exactly what needs to be done. And we need to defend our data centers, our data. In this session, I want to show you how we, Microsoft, can help you secure and protect your assets, your data center assets, in Azure and in a hybrid cloud. I will show you new features. I will spend a lot of time doing demos. And we'll start with a short recap of what Azure Security Center is, what it can do. Go through the new features and announcements that we made here in Ignite. And then we'll have George Moody, the CISO of ASUS.com, one of the world's largest online retailers, will come and tell us more about his best practices of securing Azure in the real world. So let's start. We know that Azure has the potential to be highly secure. We invest $1 billion a year on the Azure infrastructure. $1 billion a year. Not many organizations can afford this level of investment. This yields a lot of built-in controls that you can use and that can help you secure Azure. And the data centers, of course, are secured by the state-of-the-art standards. But still, it doesn't mean that you can just take your stuff and put it in Azure and it will be all right. And the reason for that, or the number one reason for that, is the risk of misconfiguration. So there are many analyst write-ups about this that you can read, but essentially, in this environment that is so dynamic and is ever-changing, there are new services launched all of the time, and you're facing the challenge of how do you know that you've closed the front door to the attack and configured Azure in the best and most secure way that is possible. Azure Security Center will help you do just that. Azure Security Center has two main value propositions. The first is help you prevent insecure configurations or misconfigurations. That's what we call cloud security posture management. For all the different types of resources in Azure, PaaS, IaaS alike. Azure Security Center's second value proposition is that assuming that you kept your front door locked by configuring Azure securely, there's still a chance that somebody managed to get into your data center. So Azure Security Center employs a suite of threat protection, threat detection capabilities, again, all across the different resources in Azure, and also for servers on-prem. Azure Security Center has a unique advantage. It is easy to deploy because it is part of Azure. It is integrated to Azure workflows. You can see Security Center and access Security Center insights from many areas in the Azure UI. And it is also integrated to an ecosystem of security partners. So you can use Security Center and still maintain your existing security flow as you work today. In this session, I will talk more about how we prevent misconfiguration, how we speed up regulatory compliance, how we ensure that we closed and locked the front door. When we talk about properly configuring Azure, we offer to you a single KPI, a single performance metric. It's called Secure Score, that allows you to evaluate how good and how secure is your environment. So the more secure score that you have in Azure, the more secure is your environment. And you can track your improvement over time, benchmark yourselves, inside the organization between different subscriptions or with other friends from other places. And essentially, it gives you the ability to measure how good your security posture is and whether it's improving or not over time. Let me show you a quick demo of what Azure Security is, Security Center is, and then we will go through the new announcements, new features announced here at Ignite. So this is the Azure Security Center main dashboard. It has 3 stripes. The upper stripe is the CISO point of view, the CISO overview board. If I zoom into it, you can see your secure score, which says how good you do, and that's something that you should track as an ongoing improvement. You can see your regulatory compliance status. Azure Security Center helps you track regulatory compliance, help you speed up the process of getting ready for the audit. And you can see your subscription coverage. That is very important because in Azure and in any cloud environment, it is possible that somebody in the organization will open a subscription and will not act according to the procedures, security procedures and processes of the organization, exposing data. Here you can see which of the subscriptions are covered by Security Center and which of the subscriptions are partially covered or not covered at all. This helps you target those subscriptions that are not compliant and not under security control easily. The second stripe shows you your hygiene, explains you or helps you understand why we think that this is your score and what you need to do to improve it. Now, because there is never enough hands in the security department, we also help you prioritize the actions by attaching a score to the different recommendations. You can see the recommendations span across compute, networking, data and storage, and even IoT. And you can, of course, see what will be the top and most impactful security recommendation that you can carry according to the score attached to it. The last stripe shows you the threats that are detected on the Azure environment. The threat detection that Azure Security Center provides includes IaaS resources, servers, and VMs, but also includes PaaS services, SQL services, storage, containers, and all the things that make the cloud so great. The way to use the threat protection in Security Center, and we will not talk much about it in this session because the scope of this session is about security posture management, is to use Security Center for basic investigation and integrate Security Center to your SIEM, to Splunk, QRadar, or to the newly announced Microsoft SIEM, Sentinel. We have productized integrations, very easy to conduct with all of those. So that is what Security Center is about if we look at it from a high-level perspective. Now let's see what's new here in Ignite. So first, we have changed and revamped Secure Score. Secure Score used to be based on points. Every resource that you had that had a misconfiguration caused a reduction or, of course, an inclusion of points. From now on, Secure Score is percentage-based. Why is that good? You can easily track your improvement over time with percentage and not with points. It's just easier to track. The second, we are now grouping the Azure Security Center recommendations into groups that better correlate to an area of improvement or an attack vector. For example, vulnerabilities, all the vulnerability-related recommendations are grouped into one group that you can target. I'm going to show you a demo of that very, very soon. We have improved the automation capabilities of Security Center greatly. And this includes, first and above all the different areas, the ability to actually have Security Center fix recommendations for you. Not only tell you what is misconfigured, but also allow you to take action upon it with a quick fix. You click the quick fix, and you can have Security Center apply it for you, especially on those things that are more like a no-brainer, things that, like enabling an audit log, things that you want to carry and don't want to spend time doing so. Second, you can now automate your responses to recommendations with logic apps. I will show you how it looks like, but with logic apps, you can really do anything that you want, and you will get a trigger every time there is a recommendation, and you can decide to act upon it. Isolate the VM, quarantine it, or maybe chat or send a message through Teams or through Slack, or really take any kind of an action. Third, you can now continuously export the recommendations to Event Hub and to Log Analytics. So you can create any type of automation with command lines, scripts, you name it, and access the recommendations also through Sentinel, so your SOC can also view them and react to them. And also export to CSV, a much required and expected simple feature. So let's see what it's all about. You know, before we go to the demo, I want to talk about 3 more features, and then I will show you the whole bunch. So another capability that is delivered now here in Ignite, starting now, is the ability to customize Security Center to your organizational needs. From now on, you can create your own organizational policy, choose which recommendations you want to apply on your specific setup, and you can build in, we can choose from a list of built-in regulatory compliance standards. Until now, we had 4 regulatory compliance standards that we were tracking. By the end of the year, we plan to have 20. And already now, you will see more standards appearing on Azure Security Center. Not only that you can pick and choose, you can also write your own recommendations. You can use the Azure policy language to write your own recommendations that will be shown in Security Center. And I will show you that too. And we are also announcing a new community, a community around Security Center that you can share your best practices and you can enjoy best practices shared by others. So now let's go for the demo. So this is Azure Security Center, and I want to start with the community. So here we have this new link for the community. I can click it, and it gets you a portal that gets you to our community, where you can get remediation templates to apply your own quick fixes, programmatic tools that you can use, additional recommendations that people can write and share with you as part of the community, and logic app playbooks to respond to recommendations and also to alerts in Security Center. So this is the new community. Another capability I was talking on was the automation. So I will go into pricing and settings. I will choose a scope, a subscription. I could choose also a management group. This is a good chance to also see the breadth of the coverage of Security Center in terms of resources. You see that Security Center can protect virtual machine, application services, PassSQL services, SQL service, on VMs, storage account, Kubernetes, really just about everything, and we'll talk more about that. And there are 2 new options here. The first one is workflow automation. So let's give it a minute. So in the meantime, while this loads, I want to show you what a logic app is about. Who is familiar with logic apps? OK, we have a few people. So this is a logic app. So it is a very graphical way of creating a workflow. And you can see here that whenever an Azure Security Center recommendation is created or triggered, you can send an email, and you can choose another action. And there is a lot of built-in actions that you can carry from here, like chatting in a Slack channel, or shutting down a VM, or doing really just about anything that you can think about. And security, the logic apps is integrated with really almost every third party that you can think about. So it's really going to be easy to create automation workflows in your environment. So let me come back later to that. Let's see the new customization capabilities in Azure Security Center. So here I can choose the security policy. I choose to see the security policy for the Contoso IT demo. And here you can see the Security Center default policy, where you can watch the effective policy and change it, decide which kind of recommendations you want to enable and disable in your environment. You can pick and choose from industry regulatory standards. You can add a standard, and you can also delete standards. And you can create your own initiatives, your own policies. In this case, security for express route subscriptions. And if I click that, I can see the different policies that are created manually by the administrators of this specific system, like that Azure Security Center must be enabled, that an own internal load balancer must be used, and really a whole list of policies that can now be tracked as a Security Center recommendation. And where we can see that under the Security Center recommendations area, but also under regulatory compliance. When I click the regulatory compliance pane, I can see the different regulatory compliances that I'm tracking, and in each compliance, the recommendations that were evaluated falsely or truly, depending on the specific situation on the system. And you can, of course, drill down to the different requirements and see how Security Center evaluates the recommendations. And you can also see this security for express route subscription, which is a custom-created policy that is now tracked by Security Center as a custom recommendation. So now Security Center can better fit to your organizational needs. I also talked about the new Secure Score. So this is the old Secure Score. You see, it's a number. The new Secure Score is a percentage-based, and you can see it here. And it's easier to track and benchmark. If I click down into the recommendations here, I can see that now the recommendations are grouped. So in the past, if I would do the same, let me show you the previous version, you would have a list of recommendations and score attached to it. Now you have a group of recommendations. In each group, you have the maximum percentage that you can potentially increase to your security score. So you can focus on a specific area. For example, focus on remediating vulnerabilities. That will give you a 10% more. Let me show you 10% more to your secure score. And here we can also see an example of a quick fix. We talked about that with automation. We see the list of vulnerabilities. For example, enabling vulnerability assessment on a SQL server, remediating a vulnerability assessment solution is being installed on virtual machines, vulnerabilities that needs to be remediated by the vulnerability assessment, triggered by the vulnerability assessment solution. And if I drill down to this quick fix, I can see an explanation. I can see the remediation logic, what exactly Security Center is going to do to apply that quick fix. And I can pick and choose the different resources that are unhealthy and remediate. Or trigger a logic app, like I showed you, and have that logic app create a flow of approvals of any doings that you want to automate. Okay, so that was just part of what's new in Azure Security Center for cloud security posture management. There is more. We are now announcing a new built-in vulnerability assessment solution. This is our cooperation with Qualys. It means that from now on, when you use Security Center Standard Edition, you have Qualys vulnerability assessment built into the solution. And you will get the recommendations from Qualys, the list of vulnerabilities, for Linux VMs, Windows VMs, and also for the container images in the Azure Container Registry. The way it works, we have Azure Security Center service, and every time you push an image to the container registry, it is being scanned by Qualys. And every time that you deploy, once you enable, and it's available for you to enable Qualys on your VMs, you will start to get those recommendations in Azure Security Center as Qualys agent is being embedded into the Azure Security Center agent on the VMs. Before I show you that, I want to talk about another new announcement that we make here in Ignite. From now on, you can also protect your Kubernetes service, Azure Kubernetes service, with advanced threat protection. What does it include? First, we discover your managed Kubernetes, Azure Kubernetes service instances. We provide actionable recommendations of how to fix configuration, insecure configurations with the Azure Kubernetes service. We employ threat detections, such as execution of privileged containers, anomalies, and really there's a whole list of threats that we detect, and we plan to beef it up more and more as we go deeper into container security. And it's very easy to deploy because we are responsible for the Azure Kubernetes service. We have the ability to deploy it for you, and you just essentially ask to enable security for containers, for Azure Kubernetes service. So let's see what is that all about. So this is the Azure Security Center. I'm going to the list of recommendations. And I'm going to look for Qualys recommendations. And here you can see we have remediate vulnerabilities found on virtual machine, powered by Qualys. So that's for virtual machines. And the same for container registry images. Let's drill down into the container registry images. And here we can see the general information and the remediation steps. We can see the affected resources, which are Azure Container Registry resources. And you can also see the type of security findings that we had from Qualys. And I can choose the ASC demo. And you can see further drill down to the specific images. And again, you can see the type of vulnerabilities that were detected, the severity of those vulnerabilities, and you have an experience of exploring that through Azure Security Center. So if you're using Azure Security Center today, or Azure Security Center Standard today, it's available for you in preview. Another experience I wanted to show you is about the container recommendations. Here I can pick the containers. When I go to the compute recommendations, I can pick the containers tab. I can choose the specific AKS cluster. And now I have visibility as a security admin to the AKS workloads, and I can see the type of configurations that needs to be carried in order to improve the security of AKS. Other than that, although not in the focus of our session, here in the alerts, in the threat detection of Security Center, you will find a lot of alerts that are related to Kubernetes service and to containers. So that's available here in alerts. And I really encourage you to watch the session. We had it earlier this morning. You can watch it, of course, from the application that highlights and tells you more about the threat detection capabilities that we are announcing here in Ignite. So last and not least, I want to tell you about another new capability. We are announcing, so many customers asked us to have better integration with their security partners, to do more with their existing security ecosystem. From now on, Security Center plus partners that can provide assessments will provide a holistic view for you on all the different recommendations that apply to your environment that are found both by Microsoft as part of Security Center, but also that are highlighted and shared by the security partner. So you can see the security partner recommendations in Azure Security Center. That's in private preview, this feature, by the way. You can receive third-party recommendations from ASC to the security vendor console. And, of course, share the recommendations. The first 3 partners that we started with, and we just got started, are Checkpoint, Tenable, and CyberArk. And I want to make use of this opportunity to introduce Yariv Fishman. Yariv, please stand up. So Yariv is here, and if you are interested in, if you have questions on the new capability, if you want to ask for specific integrations with specific partners, he's the mind behind this new capability. So let me show you how it looks like. So this is a list of recommendations that are on a subscription that are enabled with the new capability. And you see recommendations that come from third-party vendors. Here you see Checkpoint, and you can see Tenable recommendations. As an example, I will click the Tenable recommendation. By the way, today those recommendations don't have score. In the future, both recommendations, you'll be able to score both recommendations from third-party vendors and also recommendations that you develop by yourself, and that's not in the far future. I'm speaking about in the foreseeable future. I'm clicking this recommendation. I can see the details and the affected resources, and I also have a link to Tenable. So within a link, if you're using Tenable, within a click from Security Center, you can view the recommendation from Tenable. So it will open the console. If I log in, I'll be able to see the Tenable recommendation. So before we ask George Moody, the asus.com CISO, to join us and share his best practices, I want to ask you for 3 things. First, to enable Security Center and ensure you have a secure environment, and do that for all of your resources. Second, after Ignite, please, when you go back home, pick those top 5 things that you need to do to improve your security posture and do it. It will make an enormous impact on your environment, on your security on the security of your environment. And also, I encourage you to use Azure Security Center to the max, use all of its capability by enabling Azure Security Center standard. So now I would like to call here on stage George Moody from ASUS, the CISO of ASUS. Please, welcome, George. George, thank you for coming.
No worries, cool.
So George, can you tell us a bit more of ASUS IT strategy and about ASUS in general?
Sure, so I guess the things I want to try and get across are the sense of scale. So ASOS.com is a fashion retailer. We have about 20.3 million active customers today. Those active customers tend to be 20-year-olds all around the world. We have distribution centers around the world. If you fly in and out of Atlanta, you would see a distribution center that we just brought on for the US earlier this year. In terms of the employee base, we have about 4,500 employees, and the bit that might be interesting to this audience are about a quarter of the 4,500 are tech, and the vast majority of those are software engineers. The software engineers are combined into around about 80, 85 Scrum teams, and they are continually developing new software, new features, and we are Azure-centric, so I think we have one tiny legacy application left in a good old-fashioned data center. Everything else is on Azure, and I think if you've been to Ignite before, you might have seen some of my colleagues explain our path on that transformation into Azure and moving to microservices. So we're microservices architecture on Azure, a lot of software teams who will never, ever stop, regardless of what I say. Yeah?
Thank you. And when you're talking about, your task is to secure ASUS.com. It is an online retailer, and I guess it is being heavily attacked. Can you tell us more about the attacks that you are facing and what does it mean to secure an online retailer?
Yeah, so I think the most interesting thing for me moving into retail is I always used to think that financial institutions were the ones that always got targeted the most. The things that you can see from a CDN provider recently put out a report where in the last 6 months they reviewed their global traffic and there's 10 trillion credential stuffing attempts on retailers versus a mere 1 trillion against financial institutions. So, and we know that unfortunately within the retail community that's true. So in May of this year, a relatively well-known retailer was hit by a high-quality credential stuffing attack in over 18 days, I think it was. They lost 460,000 customer accounts were compromised. That retailer, to be fair to them, reacted really quickly. They observed their legal requirements because of the way they had to report in their territory, but it's a real and present threat to retailers. And bots come in lots of different forms. So credential stuffing is a sort of standard thing. You then got the variants of that. So for retailers, you get DOIs, disruption of inventory bots. They try to disrupt what you've got in stock. And then you've got good old-fashioned sneaker bots. So that's where people are trying to buy exclusive Nike Air Max $200 trainers and then get an exclusive on them and sell them for $4,000 later on. All of that sort of stuff hits retailers, and we have to develop the solutions, the teams, and the capability to deal with that sort of stuff, yeah?
Thank you. And so what will be your guidelines as a CISO that needs to handle all those attacks? What will be your top 3 guidelines for providing the relevant security controls, the relevant security capabilities to protect against those attacks?
So I think it's interesting to reflect on where we started. So you guys introduced us to Azure Security Center quite a while ago, and we found the recommendations and the secure score a great place to start. And the reason we took that approach is we have over 100 subscriptions, and also we're very seasonal, so the number of VMs, number of resources completely change, and you've got new teams spinning up new subscriptions and new configurations. A great example of a recommendation that you all should pay attention to is on NSGs. It's incredibly easy for a relatively new team with new engineers to spin up VMs without attaching a proper NSG, which then leaves them open to the internet. And we did a little test, so we did that with a VM. 90 minutes later, we had lost control of that VM. Yeah, so we use that as our training material into the engineering teams to say, this is why we apply these policies, this is why we apply this approach. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And essentially, carrying all those tasks takes a team. Can you tell us more about the team that
yeah, I think it'd be good if we could pull up the structure of the team.
Yeah.
So in terms of maturity, if you were ASOS 18 months ago, it was an awful lot smaller. So what you're seeing here is an organization built on specialities. I'm not going to go through it all because I guess most of the people in the room know where most of them. In terms of Azure Security Center, it's interesting to note that governance, risk, and compliance, they actually pay attention to Security Center. The modules that we're looking at in there are we've moved our payments platform up to Azure, so it's going through PCI compliance. So we've got the PCI compliance module in Azure Security Center, and we've got a real QSA auditing us at every opportunity. You've got SecOps. They're the ones that actually go through and do the bulk of the work every day within ASOS. They live and breathe on Azure Security Center. And then last but not least, the team that maybe looks a little bit different to some organizations is the one towards the end called SecDev. So secure development or secure engineering, as it's sometimes called. We set this up because what we wanted to do was get better traction between our team and the engineering resources because they are a big customer of ours, yeah?
Thank you. So looking at essentially employing a team that also have newcomers, people that are new to security, I guess requires also tools and processes that needs to be employed in order to make the most out of it.
Yeah, so I did mention earlier on that we'd created a brand new team, and there's a couple of things that you might want to think about that. We actually took the decision to do a lot of cross-training and take people from tech and move them into cybersecurity, and that's because we found it in London particularly difficult to attract high-quality, meaningful cybersecurity team members. We use Azure Security Center, we use automation, we use Sentinel, we use all of these things. We make a huge amount of app logic, apps, flow. We do all of that to try and orchestrate things because I want these teams to focus on the high-end issues. Everything that's a little bit more mundane can be automated, and that's where we have made the benefits. We've put maybe a lot of effort into educating these teams with really good senior leaders, and then we offset the workload that we've got by using lots of automation, and it's really paid dividends. If you think, actually, the biggest team in there is the global fraud team, which is because we have we're a big company. But in terms of pure cybersecurity people, you've probably got about 24 in that organization. And we've got a lot of automation covering us over 24/7, automated alerts, all that sort of stuff, yeah?
Thank you very much. And how do you use the Azure Security Center recommendations in the process?
So I think I thought this slide I'll try and talk you through this slide. So along the top, you've got the members of the SecDev team. What we learned is that we tried to just give teams the secure, the ASC recommendation and the mitigation. That didn't work out so well at our sort of scale. So on the left-hand side, you've got the secure architects and the engineers. They sit down and they review what ASC is recommending. They then look at how many teams that actually applies to. The other things that we add into this is the prioritization. So we have a thing called the CISO risk register, which is a list of all the threats that come against that ASOS. The bits that I would add into that are we also detail what are critical assets. So are there critical VMs, critical load balancers? So there are certain things that if they're taken out would make a material difference to ASOS. And then because we're in the EU and we're covered by GDPR, it's also about where's our confidential data. So that feeds into this thing called the CISO risk register. So you've then got a collective view on this recommendation applies to this subscription with this collective set of assets which are important to ASOS. They're the ones we focus on first. The architects and engineers then come up with the common patterns, and then that's distributed out to the Scrum teams. The other thing that I'd pull out in this sort of diagram was our use of a team called Security Assurance. Originally, when we set them up, the idea was they would work their way around the 80 Scrum teams, and they'd basically audit the security maturity of these teams. And they are quite varied. Some of these teams have been around for like 9 years. Others have been around for maybe a couple of months. So they're at quite different stages on this sort of thing. So within that, we found that by giving them the recommendations with the patterns, there were certain things coming out that weren't working so well. So then we realized that there were certain themes that were missing across engineering. And that's where we introduced boot camps on threat modeling, data classification, and that sort of stuff. I think if you take one thing about what we've learned at ASOS is the value of that security assurance team and that ability of them to continually go around the Scrum teams, making sure the recommendations are being applied, they're keeping an eye on their vulnerabilities, and they're applying all the other best practice that we have. Yeah.
Thank you. So Security Center is definitely being used as an ongoing process in ASOS. When you look at the cyber criminals and the attacks that you face, what will be the two top areas to concentrate in to be one step ahead of the attacks?
So I think it's the thing for us is visibility. Our constantly expanding footprint in Azure, that our ever-increasing number of software engineers, our more complicated products. 75% of our traffic goes through our mobile app, which then backs off onto all this microservices. We put a huge amount of effort into tuning all of that. It's that visibility that we really appreciate. That's why we find the Azure Security Center, and now we've got Sentinel plugged in as well. Those two things complement each other, and that allows this relatively young team to achieve quite a lot in not a lot of time.
Thank you very much. So we have some time, and I want to use this time for questions. So I'm going to ask for a few questions from the audience. For 2 questions, I also have a small token of appreciation for Microsoft for the asker. So,
there's a question there.
Yes.
I'm not sure if it's a question, but
Maybe.
I would be interesting to find out how you're actually fitting these into the CISO risk register, because I've got 28 tenants and 200 plus subscriptions with Azure Security Center, and I have had to get developers to go and do very complex scripting to pull stuff out, shove it into Power BI, and I have a very top-heavy environment. And getting that reporting to the CISOs to action, because we lack an operational team. We have no security operations team that's doing anything with the 11,000 plus recommendations. And so, because we're bogged down in this, if you can't report it, you can't get it to them because they're taking a top-down approach.
Yeah.
How are you getting this stuff extracted? Because I just found out about the export thing coming out finally, and we've been doing this for over a year.
So we had the similar pain that you had, and then we went to Tel Aviv to see these guys, and we explained how painful it was, and then this export function got created. So we're actually using the export capability to alleviate all of that. We actually, prior to moving into Azure Security Center, we had a huge number of PowerShell scripts that were going around collecting information. We had external pen tests, correlating stuff. All of that's been dumped, and then we're more consolidated onto this. And the next version of Secure Score is maybe based on a little bit of feedback on what we offered on some insights, and the export functionality is addressed.
If that's available now, how do I actually use the export function?
So that's.
I've been asking Microsoft for 18 months for that.
So first, I want to say the capability is available now as a public preview. We're listening to your ask. It's a good ask, and I think that this is the type of processes that we want to employ in all of the organizations, and that's why we beefed up the automation capabilities of Security Center, and this is why I shared all those news with you. I hope that those features will be useful to you. Love to get feedbacks. You can also give us feedbacks directly through Security Center. There are many areas there when you can do that. We have a weekly or bi-weekly ingest of those feedbacks, and one of them was that people ask for an easier automation, and now it's there. Second question?
Yeah, I have a question about basically how the data that you pick up, all the alerts, etc., are reported into or piped into Event Hub or Log Analytics or blob storage, right? Essentially, it's expensive. It can get really expensive to collect all that data. Sometimes you don't see it, but 200 gigabytes at the price point that you have is a very costly affair. So the question is, goes back to what you were saying earlier, not making a mistake in your choice of how you pipe that notification that is collected, and so that you don't run a cost that you never expected to run. What has been done to help to, how do you say, reduce the cost impact of, all the things that you're surveying, or, for your compliance, for your SOC?
Okay, so I think that this question has, I want to repeat the question to my understanding. You are worried about the cost of keeping all the raw data and events for the SOC usage. So Security Center, both recommendations and alerts, does not require that you keep the raw data. So the amount of data that is generated from the recommendations and alerts of Security Center is not a lot. I mean, it's essentially only the findings and only the relevant information for you to act upon. If you want to keep the logs, it has its costs, and also Security Center includes the ability to save 500 meg a day of logs per VM today for security logs on Windows VMs. And other than that, yes, if you want to maintain all the raw data, we have to index it and take care of it, and it's part of the cost of log analytics and Sentinel to make use of that raw data for deeper investigation. Thank you. Last question? Wait, no questions? Okay, I want to thank you very much for coming. Those who ask me questions, both of you, I have something for you as a great question askers. Thank you very much.